Up in the Big Game Hunter. I'm a coach who helps people in the workplace, and that can involve a job search, hiring more effectively, managing, and leading. Now, I received a question. The full iteration is, bear with me one second, how do employers narrow down to a few candidates they want to interview from the many resumes they receive? That's the full question. Now, some will tell you it's based upon the fit as demonstrated in the resume. That's a part of it. Does the resume have keywords? Did it make it through the screening software that's designed to spot where the data is that's relevant in the resume vis-a-vis currency? Is it relatively high up in the resume or relatively low? Because remember, people who use this have this experience from years back, have it in the resume, but it's many years ago. Could be on page 3 or the bottom of page 2. So currency is important. Now, let me go beneath the surface and say your resume has millions of data points in it. The data points could be, do I know you? Have I had any experience with you previously? And recruiters and hiring managers will respond to that. Oh, this guy was an idiot when I interviewed them 4 years ago. And I recognize it because I remember them, their name, and the previous employer that they had 4 years ago. Memory of the person is one variable. What's my impression of their current employer? That's part of the branding. Where did they go to school? That's part of the branding. Do they have a degree? Part of the branding. What have they actually done? I know they say they were part of a team but what did they actually do? Again, there's so many data points in the resume. And remember, on their side, resumes are constantly arriving. After all, it's not like you get a piece of paper once a day or a pile of resumes once a day that arrive on your desk by fax, right? Everything's getting emailed, and it's a perpetual process of looking at another resume that gets through the screening software to see how this person might fit or not fit. Bias sometimes works its way in. Are they too young, too old? Have a name that suggests poor oral communications? How long have they been in the United States? All these variables show up in the thinking process. I know some will deny it. I know from conversations with hiring managers, it shows up all the time. But your job is to make the fit obvious. We can't do anything about where you went to college at this point, right? That can't be changed. We can't change who your current employer is. All we can do is present the best information about you and your background that's relevant to what their need is, not some generic resume. Hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. Visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. Go there, go exploring. I've got thousands of posts in the blog that'll help you with your search. But they're not put together for you. So if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, or the ability to ask me questions, at the website, there's a button that says schedule. You can schedule time for interview coaching throughout the life cycle, to ask me a few questions, a whole host of different options for you in working with me. Look forward to helping you. Lastly, subscribe to my channel on YouTube by clicking the small icon in the lower right or the picture of me in the upper left. You'll get notified whenever I release something new. And you can also watch me on Fire TVs by downloading the app called Job Search TV, or on Apple TV, Roku, and 90 other platforms by downloading an app called BingeNetworks.tv. Have a great day and take care.